we're going to talk about design options, and I wanted to show you a really super quick example of what design options are. And basically, you guys have been working, in a model where everything is active. In Revit, it's not really possible, like in Rhino, to copy a part of this over to the side. And so what Revit gives us is this ability to make these design options. And so basically what it does is it hides parts of the model based on the design option and the current selection, design option selection. So for example, this is all, just a live model, but down here is the design options. So if I come down here and click on this little design options, it'll open up a dialog box. And right now everything is in the main model and I have no design options. So the first thing you want to do is make an option set, and then you want options under that option set. So I'm just going to go to new, and I'm going to rename this wall placement. Wall placement. And click OK. And then I have an option 1 under here, and that's the existing primary option. And I just want another option. So basically you have an option set that defines what you're sort of playing around with, and then you have option 1 and option 2, or you could have multiple options. I'm just going to have 2 options, so I'm going to go to new. So I'm going to have 2 options, and I'm just going to close this guy. And so everything is still in the main model, so it's all live. But let's say that I wanted to try these walls in different locations, and I wanted to sort of look at the differences between them. So what I can do is I can put these into 2 option sets and move them around, and based on the option set that I select, that's what it will show. I'm not going to mess with the outside walls, so I'm just going to leave them in the main model. So if I come in and pick these walls, I'll go ahead and pick the doors with them. I can come down here and I can add to set. You see this little add to set that's lit up? If I click on it, it'll say, okay, you have a wall placement option set. Which options do you want these walls to be present in? And I want them to be present in both, right? So I'll just click OK. And so now you'll notice I can't pick the walls because it's excluding the options. And if I come to my little flyout, I have the option 1 and option 2. And right now they're exactly the same. And I also have main model. So if I go to option 1, these walls light up, and if I wanted to change this to like 7 feet, right, and then maybe increase this one to 12 feet, so that looks like that. That's my option 1 now. And if I go to option 2, the walls are in another place, right? And so you have these 2 options. The primary one is the one that shows when the main model is showing. So again, the main model is any model piece that is not in an option. So these are not in an option. They're just staying there. They will always be that way. These are both in an option. So you can get rid of this little exclude and it'll let you pick it. So I'm now moving around option 1, which is the primary, right? So if I move that, make it tiny like a little closet, and I go to option 1, that's there. And if I go to option 2, that's there. So we're going to use design options to make different versions of your scenarios. Another sort of thing that you might do is, let's go to option 1. You could place furniture, in here, or some kind of storage in here in option 1, and then do the same thing in option 2, but it would adjust based on the walls. So they would both update, or if you change the size of a bathroom, change where the toilet is, that kind of thing. So, all right, that's it. That